Well, hello man cavers. What are we doing today? We're going to have a quick look at a brand new John Deere ride-on lawnmower. Something a bit different, but there we go. This was delivered off the lorry an hour ago. Let's get to it. Ha ha! Can't see it yet. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So I'm with one of my customers and he's just took delivery about 20 minutes ago of this brand new machine. Absolutely beautiful. You know I'm a sucker for a John Deere. So this is the top end of the 100 series. It's the 167. We have a mulcher plug in there. So we're going to take the side eject flap off because we don't need that because we've got a mulcher plug. So I thought we'd have a walk round. We might as well get the plastic off the seat actually. There we go. Look at that. We're showing exactly 38 minutes of run time. And here we go, let's have a look under the business end. Here we have, I believe that engine is Briggs & Stratton. Yeah, that is. V twin look, 725cc. And it's got the new easy change oil filter system. Now I have mixed views about this. If you're unsure of how this new easy system works, you buy an oil filter. And it comes loaded with the oil already in it. So you just twist this off, lift it off, plonk your new filter on and it's got your oil in it. It says there, oil change in 30 seconds. Now the only problem is, as I just said to the guy, I have mixed feelings about these because I don't change all the oil, only half of it. Because half of it stays in the sump, the other half's in there. And he sort of made a good story that the oil what you put in these should last 100 hours or something, and just change this, once a year, and it does half an oil change. How I feel about that, I do not know. I would have really preferred a conventional spin-on filter so I could drain all the oil out and put a new filter on. But these easy change systems, plus these filters are about 50 quid, 40 or 50 quid. And they come, like I say, they come with 1030 fully synthetic oil already in the filters. Not sure how I like that, I'll be honest, but it's got it. I think you can actually change the housing and go back to a manual filter, but I don't suppose the customer's going to want to do that on a brand new machine. So we're going to have to go with this system and see how it works. But there we go. That is the easy change oil filter system on the Briggs & Stratton. We're going to do that on a lot of engines, but I think only John Deere actually adapted the idea. I think a lot of other customers of Briggs didn't want it. But there we go. X167. We have a 48-inch cutter deck on there. We have some nice 12-inch wheels on the back. Everything is a little bit beefed up. We even have fuel gauge sender unit. We've got digital fuel gauge on this, not just a sight glass. Fuel gauge is built into your digi display. We have electronic PTO, so we can put our blade on and off with the doohickey switch, and we have cruise control, which is a nice touch when you're doing a field like this. Cruise control will be nice. So let's fire this puppy up and see what we're up against. I think I'm going to have to sit on it because we've got to push the brake down. Saying that, we can lock the brake down. There we go. Now I can get off it. She should now start up. Will it start without choke? There we go. There we go. There is the 725cc twin. I think without any further ado, we can go for a little ride. The grass is hardly long enough to cut, but we'll give it a go, shall we? So let's knock off the park and brake. Hydrostatic drive, off we go. Oh, what a machine, lovely and smooth. Right, let's get our cutter deck lowered down to a reasonable level. We'll go to, let's go to 2.5. Revs on, blade in, off we go. Let's put the cruise control on. There we go. Now we can take our feet off the pedals. And we're going along in automatic. Oh there, we've got some sticks. Get used to it, girl. This is your life. This is the first time this machine has ever cut grass. Say it literally come off the pickup truck an hour ago. Let's go over a weed. Oh, this is outstanding. Marvelous stuff. There we go. So my job once a week during the summer is coming down this gentleman's house and cutting his grass, and he said, I'm getting you a new machine, Adam. I said, marvellous. There we go. Now, there are worse jobs you can have, you know. There are worse jobs. There we go. Get them blades on. There we go. Knock her down. Lift the cutter deck back up. There we go. Oh, no smooth reverse on here as well. There we have it. So there we go. She's now done a couple of rows. There is the X167 John Deere. How do we turn the lights on? I think we turn the key back one position, don't we? There we go. Yes, we've got the headlights on and everything now, look. There we have it. What's this? I think we just got a grab handle here. I don't think that do anything. Cup holder. Somewhere to put your sandwiches. Excellent stuff. This is really good stuff. So, let's switch him off. So, there you go. If you guys are on the market for a ride on, the customer, he was going on about getting a Countax. He said, oh, it's going to get a Countax or a Husqvarna. I said, forget all them, get a John Deere with a mulching deck. Instead of doing all this grass and that bit out there, the other side of the bushes, I said, instead of doing that, having to have a power sweeper behind you, sweeping it all up, you get 2 rows up the field, then you've got to back up to the heap, empty your sweeper. Oh, it was a nightmare. I said, you're a lot better off getting a good John Deere with a mulching deck. And he's gone for it. He has gone for a John Deere with a mulching deck. So that makes me very happy, because I've got to service and look after this thing, and I'm going to be the one that's basically mainly using it. So there, this is not the typical video I would normally do, but I thought you guys, the man cavers, would be interested in what a brand spanking new mower actually looks like, because normally when you see ride-ons, they're caked to crap and done a load of hard work, but this one's a brand spanking new one. I say it was delivered an hour ago. So yes, oh, and I've been a spoilt boy having this to use once a week. Must admit, lovely bit of gear. 48-inch cutter deck as well, so it's got a 4-foot cut. She's a nice size. And serviceability, no greasing points on that cutter deck whatsoever. So the service agent who just bought it out tells us. So gone are the days when you had grease nipples on the spindles. They're all now sealed bearings, so if they go noisy, just replace the bearings or the spindle. The only two greasing points on it are the kingpins on the front there, where my foot is. That's it. They are the only greasing points on it, and once a year, change that oil filter. I keep going back to this oil filter because I'm not sure I like that easy change system, because I don't like the idea of changing half your oil at a time. You know, but we'll see how we get on with it. And I don't like the idea of 40 or 50 quid for a filter, when you can normally get one for 15 quid and put a fiver's worth of oil in it. That seems an expensive way of doing it. But there you go. Right, that is it. Man cave's going. Hope you enjoyed the Lister video yesterday. Well, I know you enjoyed the Lister video yesterday, and yes, the Lister runs an absolute treat. Thank you very much for all your comments and input on the running of the Lister and the tank. I've replied to as many comments as I could last night. I'll try and get through them, because due to the personal circumstances where I sort of didn't do a lot with the channel for a month, I've been a bit quiet. But I am back now on full form. And I'm even more of a happy form now I've got this to play with once a week. So, right, excellent. So, that's it. Very short video, little review. I can't really tell you what it cuts like, because there's hardly anything on there. So, I guess I'll do another video once we get a few inches of growth on there. You know, just so we can set her into a little bit of work. But we are going to take off this side ejection flap, because that's just going to get right in the way, trying to get it in the shed, whatever. That flap is going to get in the way, because we don't need it, because we have the mulch plug, so we don't need this flap on there. 13mm spanner or 1/2 inch, we can get that flap off, hang it in the shed, because that makes the mower something wide with that flap on there. I mean, you've got a 4-foot cut, and then you've got an extra 10 inches sticking out there on that flap, so that's definitely got to go. And there we go. Right, I shall see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now. Ha-ha! John Deere.